in the giant slalom here at her home club. Come on, Georgian Peaks, bring Nullmeyer home.
Let's go, bro. You got this.
I thought you did a really, really good job.
You, babe. It was fun meeting all the kids.
Yeah, it's cool. Like for us, I guess we never really, I don't know, there was nobody really in the West when we were growing up so much, so like neither of us had really ever met national team people till we joined the national team.
It is true. Everybody here is taking a different pathway. Can you talk a little bit about body image and embracing muscles and strength?
Being able to celebrate the function of my body and not as much what it looks like has really let me grow into my strongest self, my fittest self, my most confident self. And I think at the age of 13, 14, 15, there's a lot of different pressures coming from whether it's your sports or your social media or your friends, anything like that. There's a lot of different pressures on what you should look like, but in the end, what your body is the most amazing for is the things that it can do. And all of you girls sitting here, you guys are all skiers, and that's pretty amazing. And the fact that your body can get you down a hill like that, that's pretty cool. And so to just keep celebrating the things that you can do, a way that I've kind of learned to grow with this.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've had a leader chair at a NORAM. Honestly, it's so cool to share a chair with Miss Laurence Saint-Germain behind me. I feel honored.
So cute.
Our little world champion, Lolo. We're now all chasing her, and it's cool to be chasing a teammate.
For me, I think it's about one day things come together and the skiing is perfect, the conditions are perfect, the set is perfect for you, and I just strive to find those days, and not every day's like that, and some days I struggle a lot more than others, and there's not very many perfect turns in a full run, but I push to find the days where it all comes together, and it's just so much fun when it does. And yeah, I'm pushing to find those days more often and more often.
There's a massive impact coaches have, especially male coaches, on young girls. And how do you help foster just a healthy environment that can also bring it up for discussion? Because some people struggle even if it is a healthy environment.
All I say is, no matter what somebody may say, the odd comment that might be negative, the main thing is to always have a positive body image. I think that's the most important thing.
We heard a lot of stories about medals, right? You guys heard a lot of inspiring stories about people and some of us having our best results. And then CBC wants interviews and you see our posters, and those are really cool results, and they're really exciting and they're worth celebrating with all the people. But there are so many other victories along the way that you need to find. And whether you tell your friend before your race here next weekend, I really want to be 45th this weekend instead of 50th, that's enough. You do not need a medal. The biggest thing I hope for my daughter and for you guys is that you can find what's going to blow your hair back. What are you excited about? And is it going to require a little more effort than it did last weekend, and are you prepared to put that in? And as long as I think you're asking those questions to yourself and maybe taking the brave approach of telling a friend or a family member that you kind of want something a little bit more for yourself the next weekend, then That's the medal. You don't need to have something around your neck to tell you that you just did a really good job.
Those things that you feel like are out of your control, your day's going haywire, a lot of those things are out of your control. So taking it back to the things that you can control, right? You can control buckling your boots. You can control putting your skis on. You can control how your skis are tuned. You can control what you do, how you get on the lift, going for free runs, working through the process, right, from start to finish. Those are the things you can control. And so that's how you take back if you've got a chaotic day or something that's not working, or even you're having a bad day in the course, having those moments of going to your coach and saying, hey, I need to go and take a couple free runs. I need to work through some stuff. Or having, just taking a step back helps you to move 2-3 steps forward, and it helps you to take back the things you can control. Because a lot of the stuff, when you start to think I can't control things, a lot of that is the what ifs and the things that are out there. And if you can start to come back to all the things on you, I can control all of these things, then the pieces start coming back together.
Thank you to our panel.